MaxSpeedTV would like to thank our partners here at MaxSpeedTV, starting with the Colby Eye Paints. If you're in the market for a new paint job for your car, check out Colby's Eye Paints on Facebook. Need a replica paint of your real-life car? Colby's Eye Paints has you covered. Check out Colby Eye Paints on Facebook. Also by Hershey Design. Hershey Design Company is your one-stop graphics shop. If you're in need of an iRacing paint, league, team, or business logo, or want the logo on some sweet swag, hit up Orion at the Hershey Design Company. You can find them on Facebook by searching HERSHY Design Company. Also by the Sim Speed Shop, simspeedshop.com. You can check them out for all your iRacing sim needs. Ohio IndyCar League jumping on board this season with as an official sponsor of MaxSpeedTV. They are also accepting not just patrons from Ohio, but from all over. Also iBog for all your iRacing broadcast overlay graphics done specifically by Jason Allison, one of the masters at it. So thank you to Jason. And also, last but not least, Wise Guys. You can check them out at Reverb Nation. That is spelt with a Z. So check them out on Reverb Nation. We would like to thank all of the sponsors at MaxSpeedTV and partners. Welcome race fans! Today we are at Dover here with the Laura Xfinity Series, and they're going to be doing 150 laps here. Going to be pretty crazy. Let's take a look at, while these guys are practicing here, we'll take a look at the race analytics here, see what the race weather is like here. Ooh, 14 mile an hour winds. That's a heavy mile-an-hour wind there in Dover. Of course, they are probably got remnants of hurricane up there. So 70-degree air temperature, 76-degree track temperature, 150 laps, 150 miles. Tire window approximately 40 to 50 laps. Fuel window about 70 to 80, but pit road speed is a grueling 35 miles an hour. That's going to be grueling. Well, I got a special guest in the booth here with me tonight. Taylor Benjamin is going to be kind of cutting his teeth here a little bit and learning a little bit about broadcasting. So, Taylor, good to have you there, brother.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Rudy. It's good to be here. It's going to be interesting to see what these guys are able to do tonight. Got a really fast field, as right now Daniel Foggingham up on top of the speed chart with 22.672 as his fastest time.
Yep. All right, well, let's run down through the points here real quick as we get these knocked out of the way. Charles Grant Jr. still does have the top of the points. He is 26 points now ahead of Daniel Foggingham and Brett Picari, which they are tied for second. Zach Lindgren in third, 30 points behind. Cody Miller and Daniel Smallwood now tied 34 points behind the leader. Joseph Lombard in seventh. He is 52 points back. Jared Darling in eighth, 54 points back. Elijah Gracia rolled into ninth now. He is 56 points behind the leader. Lucas Cram just broke the top 10 for the first time this season, is now 57 points behind the leader. Aaron Smith in 11th. Max Newhart 12th. Seth Nowell in 13th. Sean Williams 14th. Hunter Johnson way back in 15th place. Noah Lewis 16th. Luke LaFaro 17th. Spencer Owens 18th. Logan Clamp at 19th. And Taylor Fry just broke into the top 20 here, 74 points behind the leaders. So for the races this is going on. This is only just I think the fourth or fifth race into the season. I can't remember now, but it's already, the points are already starting to spread out. So all right, well, folks, tune in later tonight for the VLR Cup Series. I believe it's on. I'm not really sure, but we'll be up here live tomorrow night for the SRA Xfinity Series. And just kind of a side note here, I just picked up a one-off deal here. Following this race, we'll be live right back up on MaxSpeedTV here with Go Fast Racing. So that should be pretty interesting. And they will be at Las Vegas with their Cup Series. So make sure you tune in for that. Immediately following this race, we'll be going live with that. You can see it on our YouTube channel there, actually. I think I'll be going live at 8:50 Eastern.
Yeah, that should be a good one, too. And right now, I can already see that a lot of the top points guys are not even in the lobby right now, including Britt McCary, Lucas Graham.
Brett Picari,
amongst a few others that I don't see in the lobby right now.
Yeah, we got some guys coming in here. They've got a few more minutes here. Only about a minute and a half of practice left. So,
Rudy, you got an odds-on favorite here tonight?
Not really, because every time I seem to pick somebody like that, they don't do well. So. I'm not gonna make a call on it, but there is a couple of guys in there that are pretty good runners. Daniel Foggingham, Charles Grant Jr., that's a given. Some of the other ones now, Cody Miller's pretty good. Daniel Smallwood, Aaron Smith's been running exceptional. Josh Robin, we got him in there. Hunter Johnson, Femi Olat, these guys coming in. So there is a couple of heavy hitters in there. If Femi does break into the room, I'm going to call probably for Femi to, he's going to be up there battling for the win.
Yeah, I agree 100%. Of course, Femi, the winner of the last race in this league at Richmond last Saturday.
Yep. Well, we're looking for stage number 75, but we're going to step away real quick here and play the national anthem. We'll be right back, folks, so don't go anywhere.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, folks, we're back, and big surprise, Joseph Lombard on the pole. Holy smokes. Somebody else is driving that car, Taylor. That's not Joseph driving that. I like to pick on him. Hey, Mrs. Lombard, Christopher, Home, Orion, Jonathan, how's everybody doing tonight? Lombard Nation in chat. Hopefully we got a few other nations in chat there.
Or some big news coming out of Joseph Lombard, and of course we all know he able to get his sponsorship with Ryan Sieg in the Xfinity Series. Some big news coming that they're going to continue that sponsorship on to 2019 for a few races. And Hunter Johnson knocks him off the pole with a 22.761.
Still got some guys out there turning some time here. Jason Jacoby, Femi Olat's on the track.
Wow, what a lap by Jason. 22.519.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, he's another one that you got to kind of keep an eye on. Boy, he is fast. But
it doesn't matter where he's at. He's fast everywhere, in any kind of car, too.
You can go out there and lay down a fast lap, but now can you do that for 40 or 50 laps?
And that's the challenge that these guys are faced with.
Yep. Well, Femi Olat tapped the wall there, so that lap for him did not count. So see if he can make the second lap here without hitting the wall. Andrew Cardinelli comes in 8th.
Oh, if Femi gets the wall again.
Well, his laps are not going to count. So, time is running out. Cody Miller hit the wall as well, and it doesn't look like they're going to have enough time here. Time's running down to where they're probably not going to have a whole lot of time to get back out there and try again.
I'll tell you what this means. I mean, for us anyway, for an entertainment factor, I mean, that just means we're going to see a lot of fast guys charging from the back to the front. Lucas Cram has now taken his first lap, and he's barely going to have enough time to get one in here. I have about 15 seconds left.
Hey, Charles, how you doing? Oh, I will here. I will when we get ready to go racing. I'll zoom in on them. Yeah, you'll be able to see how pretty them cars are. Yep. Sorry, I just looked at chat there. Yeah, Jason Jacoby. My God, what a freaking lap, huh? All right, here we go, folks. We're gonna get them down here and get them lined up on the grid. All right, the MaxSpeedTV starting grid. Jason Jacoby does take the pole with a 22.520. Congratulations to him for grabbing the pole. Hunter Johnson on the outside of the front row in second. Joseph Lombard in third. Stephen Picott will start fourth. Charles Grant Jr., our points leader, fifth. Daniel Falkingham, which is second in the points, tied with Brett Bunkari. He will start from the sixth position. Daniel Smallwood, seventh. Andrew Cardinelli, eighth. Elijah Gracia, ninth. Jordan Corrin will start 10th. Taylor Fry, 11th. Luke LaFaro, 12th. Femi Olat, first one to not take a qualifying time because he hit the wall there a couple times, so that will not count his laps. He will start from the 13th position. Aaron Smith, 14th. Cody Miller, 15th. John Barry, 16th. Lucas Cram, 17th. Josh Robin, 18th. Zach Lindgren, 19th. Raja Caruth will start 20th. Noah Lewis, 21st. Max Neworth, 22nd. And Cesar Hernandez starting 23rd on the field. Well, we'll get down there in a minute whenever they roll out. But yeah, Jason Jacoby, nice lap.
Yeah, 2/10 faster than the rest of the field. Something to really pay attention to is his track temperature, 74 degrees. I mean, it might sound good, but based on what I've seen in practice, a lot of guys are really struggling, either getting too high off turn 2 or turn 4 and hitting the wall, or just simply losing the back end off those corners. And like we know about Dover, with the banking on the straightaway, if you spin off those corners, you're going to hit the inside wall 99 times out of 100.
Yep, that's a fact.
They certainly don't call this track the Monster Mile for no reason.
That's right. All right, here we go. Jason Jacoby on the pole.
Of course, this first stage is 75 laps, which is pretty much the two stages are pretty much broken into two halves, literally.
Yeah, now they can make it on fuel, but tires, I don't think so.
Yeah, they're going to be screaming for tires, no doubt about it.
There ain't no doubt, yep. All right, well, here we go. We're going to get them wound up here, get them started. Everybody's ready to battle this out. Pace car's in. Jason Jacoby waiting. Yeah, he's waiting to take the green.
There he goes. We're underway.
Green, green, green.
And yep, there we go. Oh, stack them up.
Of course, spinning the tires already.
Yeah.
Luke LaFaro, and the caution is already out.
Yeah, that was actually. Let's go back and take a look at this because I think it was. I gotta find him here. Give me a second. Where did he go?
Oh, I saw Noah Lewis down by the inside wall. There it is. It's
Joseph Lombard spun the tires on the takeoff here, so we're going back to take a look at it.
Looking at Charles Grant Jr. car, he's got quite a bit of damage.
Oh yeah, right there. See, they got together, and then Charles gets hit from behind. Now Charles, I believe he's okay, but he's going to have a lot of damage on his car right off of the get-go. Not what he wants to do for the points leader. Just because Joseph spun the tires there, man, that's a shame. And that's going to put Charles way back in the field now with quite a bit of damage.
Of course, that's very easy to do. Get on these concrete straightaways and I'll kind of factored into the fact, based on the rules here, that the pole sitter has to wait till the green comes out on the initial start. I think maybe that could have possibly played a factor there.
Well, that made Femi Olat and Aaron Smith ahead of the leaders here, but Hunter Johnson is our new leader, and they will get the way by there, the iRacing wave around to go around and catch up to the back of the field here in just a minute. But man, Charles Grant Jr. going to be restarting from back in 20th with a lot of damage on that car. That is a total
I actually
shame.
noticed that Femi Olat and Aaron Smith actually started from pit road.
Yeah.
And it turns out that wasn't a bad decision.
Nope. I've seen Femi do that a million times, and I'll tell you what, it works out pretty good for him, because you know, you just got to be patient, because you're going to get back on the lead lap here as soon as a caution comes out, and we got a caution on the start of the race, you know. So it'll all be good. I think Charles might be okay. Probably no more damage than he couldn't just get fixed up on pit road there and under caution. So, but right now he's not going to pit. I don't believe he's going to come to pit road. He doesn't want to. Oh, he did come to pit road. Okay. No, he didn't. How did he get out ahead? I'm not sure how he got out there, but okay, I guess he's up there with them guys, so he'll get the wave around too. Yeah, we got several of them up there. Max Neworth, Lucas Cram, Noah Lewis, Charles Grant, Femi Olat, and Aaron Smith. Cesar Hernandez did not start the race. Now they'll get the way by here in just a second. They'll go around and catch up to the back of the field. So nobody will be a lap down. Everybody will still be on the lead lap. But Hunter Johnson, new leader.
It'd be interesting to see how he fares on the start. Got going a little quicker than Jason Jacoby did. And at the back end of Joseph Lombard's car, doesn't look too bad. I mean, just a little cosmetic, but certainly not near as much as Charles Grant, though.
Yeah. And Joseph's going to be restarting from an 11th here. I'll bet she won't do the tire spin again.
Yeah, it's something that, I mean, not just him, obviously, but pretty much all 23 of these drivers are going to be cognizant about.
Yep.
Spinning the tires. I mean, like we said, it's very easy to do here.
All right, they all get the wave around. They'll go around and catch up to the back of the field. We'll be going green next time by. Hey, Mrs. Lombard. Or Joseph calls you Mom. Hi, Mom. You know, he says, got to say hello to my mom. I always yell out, hi, Mom. Heck, I'm probably older than she is. Just saying. All right, here we go. We're going to get it underway here. We're going to see some good racing. We got 22 drivers all on the lead lap, restarting here on lap 6. And looking for lap 75 for the first stage. Pace cars in. Hunter Johnson in command of this start. Jason Jacoby now on the outside. He was our pole setter. And there we go.
Hunter. Wait, it's a pretty good start there. Clears Jason coming across the start-finish line.
Balkingham on the outside. He's going to clear Stephen Picott. And he goes into third place. Daniel, boy, he wants to hang on to that second place, and he wants to get up there and bid for this championship again this season. Last season, he missed it by just a couple of points over under Hunter Johnson. Hunter Johnson won last season, so Hunter now he is back here. Let's see, where's this? He is 15th in the points today.
And he's got his hands full for the lead as he clipped the apron a little bit off turn 2 that last time, and Jacoby's going to be right on him.
Yeah, and Jason right there, he is ready to look like he almost was going to take a look to the inside.
Oh man, they got guys are all over each other down the front straightaway back about 12th or so.
Oh yeah, they are. Yep, John Barry. Oh, somebody dropped it to the bottom. Who's that? Lucas.
It's, Taylor Fry, I believe.
Taylor Fry? Okay. Yep. Something happened there. Oh,
he didn't come to pit road. Yeah, he either missed it or just wanted to get to the back. But whatever the case, that sure stacked him up.
Sure did. Stephen Picott now 4th. Andrew Cardinelli into the 5th place. Picking up a few positions already. Zach Lindgren. 4th in the points coming into today. Zach Lindgren here picking up, already picked up 13 positions out there. Just because of that stack-up job. Jordan Corrin now into 7th. Lombard back into 8th. Car seems to be okay. Doesn't seem to be dropped any speed or anything. Roger Caruth, love the paint job on Roger's car. STP.
Oh yeah, you gotta love that.
Oh yeah, that's pretty amazing stuff right there.
Gotta love Femi Olat's.
Yeah, where's he at? He's coming up through. He's already back up to 12th position now.
You gotta love that DuPont flames on the front of his car.
Oh sure. DuPont Chevrolet.
Well, this battle up front is still pretty intense, as Johnson not able to shake Jacoby at all.
Yep, pretty close for them to. A little ways back to Falkingham now. Falkingham's about 1.3 seconds behind Jason Jacoby, and dropping. And here goes.
Jason's good.
Here
Take
he goes.
a look.
And I don't know. I don't know if he can get that nose up under him, but not able to do it. Wow. Good try though. Picott in 4th.
Andrew Cardinelli in the 22 back in 5th. He's kind of holding up a few cars as Lombard gets to the inside of him as Cardinelli gets into the wall.
I'll tell you, Joseph's making a heck of a comeback because he restarted back in 11th on that restart, and he's already back up to 5th. That's pretty amazing stuff right there.
Yeah, it is. And he had mentioned on his Facebook page that he wasn't really all too optimistic about this race tonight. He kind of figured if he just gets to top 15 that he'd be satisfied, so he's kind of overachieving at the moment. Well, Andrew Cardinelli's got his hands full. He's really struggling to get off the corner, and Zach Lindgren almost ran all over him going into turn 1 that time.
We've got a caution. That is Josh Robin. Let's go back and take a look here and see what happened to Josh Robin. He is racing side by side with somebody here. Oh, Charles Grant. Yeah, Charles Grant Jr. and him side by side. Both got heavy damage on their cars. Aaron Smith goes underneath Josh Robin. Wow, that was close. And Josh's car just like took a kick to the right for some reason.
Yeah, that was kind of strange looking.
I don't know if it went into the corner a little tight and he was chasing it or what. And boy, I'll tell you what, Cody Miller did a heck of a job of staying off of him. All the drivers did an excellent job. Great job. All right.
Pit road's a busy place. Pretty much everybody's coming down.
Yes, sir.
And Josh Robin did end up losing a lap before he was able to refire and get going again.
All right, let's see if we can find somebody here.
Even Picott overshot his pit stop quite a bit and had to back up. Falkingham looks like he's going to be the winner off pit road.
Very nice. Yeah, he's pretty good off pit road. So
Going from third to first.
yeah, let's see if we can get a word in with him real quick here. Daniel Falkingham, do you have a copy?
Hey, Rudy.
Well, Daniel, man, you come up to second, and the points are tied with Brett Pancari. I don't see Brett here today, but man, you are dropping the hammer here today, brother.
Yeah, it's like the car right now is overall tight. That's pretty much what this car is nowadays. Just the worst part is in turn 2. I can't get to the throttle like I want to. That's why Hunter and Jason were driving away from me like that. So, but overall, Dover is personally one of my favorite tracks to drive this car. I just love this place to death. So, yeah, and plus that crew gave me a good stop on pit road. So,
yeah, they
going
did.
good right now.
Yeah, they did. That was an excellent pit stop. You beat out Jason Jacoby and Hunter Johnson, man. You did something right. So, well, you say the car's you just can't get it to turn in 2. Have you tried a different line?
I don't know if trying a different line will necessarily help it, because I feel like if I know the more I change line, the more I tear up my right front, and I'm especially going to need it with how tight this thing is. So, and plus, I don't feel like the Highline's got any advantage as of right now. I mean, we got all race to find out. So right now, it's all about learning as the race goes on.
Very good. All right. Well, good luck out there, Daniel. We'll be keeping an eye on you.
All right. Thank you.
Yes, sir. All right.
I'll tell you what, listening to Daniel Falkingham, like, if you would have just listened to him for the first time, I don't think anybody who would have listened to him for the first time would believe he's only 16 years old.
I know it. What a racer, man. He's a young lad, and he is quite the racer. I wanted to mention, though, that you could hear the confidence in his voice. I don't know if you can hear it. He's got a lot of confidence right now, and that's what you need for a track this like this one right here. You got to have confidence. This is it's a it's a very, very tough track. People don't realize that, when you come up off them corners, the accent of the car actually lifts right up off of the concrete. The back end of it, it'll lift right up off the concrete as you get up onto the straightaway. And then when you go down into the corners, it's like you drop down into a pocket to go down into the corner. So it's, I think he's doing the right thing here, starting on the high side. So, well, you want to get him going?
I was surprised that Hunter Johnson decided to start on the inside on the last restart. But yeah, talking to many drivers about how they describe this place, they describe it as a roller coaster ride. I mean, it is quite fun to drive, and I mean, part of the fun part about it is just how challenging it is.
Yep. Well, you want to get them going this time?
Sounds good. About half a lap away from the green, Falkingham, Jacoby, Johnson, Lindgren, Smallwood, the top 5, followed by John Barry, Femi Olat, Stephen Bacot, Luke LaFaro, and Cody Miller, the top 10. Restart lap 21. Falkingham holding them down, and there he goes, and we're underway again.
Green flag.
All right.
Aiming a great 5 laps we can put together this time. Boy, what a restart he got, Falkingham.
Yes, sir. And boy, I'll tell you, he is pulled away from Jason Jacoby. Now Jason and Hunter Johnson are clear of each other there, and they can start reeling him in. I don't expect it'll be too long, and they'll probably be right up there with them. But, getting passing somebody here is going to be very difficult.
And it's just because of how much momentum you can carry off that top lane, off the corner.
Daniel Smallwood into 4th, picking up 3 positions. Hopefully Mr. and Mrs. Smallwood are tuned in. Yes, they are. Hey, Mr. and Mrs. Smallwood, good to see you. John Barry into the top 5.
There's quite a few of these cars actually had some slight cosmetic damage, mainly to their right front.
Femi Olat started on
Lindgren brushed the wall off turn 2.
Femi Olat started on pit road. He's already up to 6th.
Imagine that.
Yeah, he was kind of the one that if I would have had to make a pick out there, which I don't really want to do because I don't want to jinx somebody, but Femi Olat would be my pick. So, Falkingham. Oh, got a heck of a lead over Jason Jacoby. I don't know, Mrs. Lombard. I'm 61, almost 61 years old. I don't know if you're older than me or younger than me. I think you're probably younger. All right, let's ride along here with Hunter Johnson for a minute. See what it looks like from his view.
Yeah, how much wheel he has to put in through the middle of 3 and 4 that time.
And just, you know, you just have to feather that gas coming off of the corner so much. As you can see, just what I was talking about there, folks, when you come out of the corner like he is right here, and that car just like rises up, yeah, the back end gets really loose. And then you drop down into the pocket, and that's just the what Daniel Smallwood was looking for. And Daniel clears him and goes into third. Hunter Johnson back to fourth, but he is not done yet. He comes up to the inside. Oh my gosh, tight fit in there. Daniel trying to keep him pinched down.
Yeah, he's not giving him much room, but he makes it work.
He sure does.
And meanwhile, Jacoby is closing in on Falkingham.
Yeah, he's starting to close that up. He's down to about 2/10 of a second. And Jason, our pole sitter, he still has not led a lap yet today.
Nope, not yet. Hunter Johnson was ruled to be out front when that first caution came out on the very first lap. Notice Jacoby Diamond in the corner a little more than Falkingham is right now, and that's helped him close the gap.
All right, let's go back in the field here a little bit. Stephen Picott now was up there running about 4th place for a little while. Now he finds himself back in 9th. And back where our points leader, Charles Grant Jr., way back in 14th position. He may have got a little bit of damage fixed up on that caution, but I don't think it was a whole lot.
I remember Stephen Picott overshot his pit stall a little bit, and that cost him a few spots.
Oh, yeah.
Pit road.
Yep. Yep, that's where races can be won or lost, is on pit road. Joseph Lombard, 12th place. Nobody around him.
Yeah, this is a good time if you're either Joseph or somebody like Luke LaFaro or somebody when to just breathe your equipment right now.
Yep. And Roger Carruth drives around the outside of Charles Grant Jr.
Wow, that was pretty nice right there.
Yeah, it was. So outside line might have a little bit of a pull to it. Back up here to Jason Jacoby, Daniel Falkingham. Falkingham's got 14 laps led, and Hunter Johnson has 17 laps led. So they've led pretty much. They have led all the laps so far in this race. And there it is. Jason Jacoby has caught up to him. Right up on his tail. Oh, he wanted to take a look to the inside there, but boy, Daniels, he slammed that door shut real quick, and he gets a big run off the corner. And he's going into turn 3. He's side by side with them. They're going to see who's going to win this battle coming off of turn 4. Jacoby.
Wow, that is really hard to make that pass.
Wow.
Jacoby, I believe he led that lap. He's got him clear, or not yet.
Yeah, he led that.
Clear. Wow, that's impressive to do that on the inside.
Yep, he did lead that lap. And here comes Daniel Falkingham right back.
If he's going to cross him over, or at least attempt to.
I don't think he can get the run like Jason did there earlier. No, he did not. And Jason will hold on to the lead. Wow, that was some good racing, man, I'm telling you. And Femi Alot gets around John Berry, goes into the top 5. Cody Miller coming from 15th up to 17th, or up to 7th, excuse me. Zach Lindgren 8th. Luke LaFaro in 9th, and now Elijah Gracia to the inside of him.
Yeah, that's a battle. Oh, got trouble in the back. That's Joseph Lombard. A couple of cars spinning back there off turn 4.
Andrew Cardinelli, it looks like the number 46, or Jordan Corrin. Let's go take a look here and see what happened to Jordan.
They're still wrecking back there. Lucas Cram's involved. Yeah, Jordan Corrin, that's who it was.
Yeah. Oh, somebody got out of shape right there. It looks like it was Joseph Lombard. No, that wasn't Joseph. That was the number 21 of Raja Caruth.
Caruth,
and
that's
they
right.
were
Yeah,
three
they got
wide.
similar painted cars.
Yeah, they were 3 wide right here. Charles Grant Jr. on the high side, and he gets into the back of the number 22.
Cardinelli, yep.
Yeah, Cardinelli, and Cardinelli's going to go up the hill, and that's when Jordan Corn gets into the side of Cardinelli, and he gets spun down the inside.
Very rarely works out well.
Yeah, I just don't see it. Don't see it. All right, well, these guys got back going. Everybody's coming to pit road.
Except for one, but that's Jordan Corrin staying out. Max Newworth also looks like he's just going to lead a lap. Get a bonus point here. Well, Josh Robin, after that first wreck, he's right now being scored 12 laps down, so it looks like his night might come to a premature end. As Jacoby won the battle off pit, or no, Falkingham won the battle off pit road again.
Wow, that's pretty awesome.
That's 2 for 2.
But Max Newworth, he stays out to lead a lap. And now I think he's wanting to come to pit road here. Yeah, he's coming into pit road, so that's going to give the lead up to Daniel Smallwood. Well, one guy I wanted to talk to was our points leader. Let me see if I can get him up here. Charles Grant Jr., you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Wow, what a fiasco that start was there, brother, and you just no place for you to go. Are you getting the car fixed up as the race goes on?
Yeah, we ended up getting about a minute and 45. I got it down to about 40 now, so I'm getting there.
Okay, very good, very good. Well, you're going to make a day of it here. I mean, you know, hey, you got a little breathing room. You know, you got a 26-point lead over Daniel Falkingham and Brett Pancari. I know that's not what you wanted. You wanted to kind of stretch that lead out a little bit more, but you got a little breathing room here. And I don't think you're going to finish too awful bad tonight. So, but what's the car feeling like? What was it feeling? Well, you never even really got a chance to feel what it felt like before you got wrecked. But is it running okay right now? You got grip?
I got plenty of grip. I think I'm down a couple hundred RPM, so yeah.
Well, that's I hate to hear that, but well, you're not alone back there. There is quite a few cars that do have damage now. Andrew Cardinelli, Lucas Cram, Jordan Corrin, these guys have got some pretty heavy damage too. So you're not alone. You're in some company back there. But all right, well, we'll let you go, Charles. Good luck, man. Hold on to that point lead.
All right, thank you.
All right. All right.
I actually made a mistake. Daniel Smallwood actually did win the battle off pit road and taking 4 tires. So how about that for his pit stop? Looks like he's going to elect to start from the inside.
Yeah, his pit stop was 13.9. Daniel Falkingham's was 14.6. So that 0.7 of a second, 3/4 of a second was just enough to get Daniel Smallwood off of the pit road first. Well, it's a Daniel show up here now. Daniel Falkingham, Daniel Smallwood, getting ready for this restart. Lights are out. Everybody knows what that means. We're going green flag racing next time by. We got about 35 to go before we get to the first stage. And they can make it with tires and fuel from here if we can get that far with the green flag run. So here we go. Pace car heads for pit road, and Daniel Smallwood hits the live pedal. Good start.
Green flag, green flag.
Timed that pretty well. He's got to gain quite a bit on Falkingham and Jacoby.
And yes, now, Jason Jacoby caught that apron just a little. Boy, you don't want to stay away from that. That was just enough for Falkingham to get a good jump on him. And Jacoby ducks it back into third. Hunter Johnson fourth. Femi Olat into the top 5.
Well, I've noticed the track temperature has creeped up 3 degrees since the beginning of this race. Something these drivers got to really pay attention to. Oh, it was looked like Falkingham got really close to the wall too that time.
Joseph Lombard now into 8th. He's making a comeback. Luke LaFaro 9th, and Raja Caruth in the 10th place. He's got a little bit of right side damage there after that spin earlier. Aaron Smith finally breaking into 11th here. He is 11th in the points. He's running 11th in the race right now.
Now the good news for Caruth is he pulls up on the back of Luke LaFaro right there. Because, I mean, he's got some right front damage, but so does most everybody else.
Yes, sir. Very good. Well, Falkingham in second, still holding Jason Jacoby back there. Smallwood making a little bit of a high line on his run here. Could be up there trying to save a little bit of tires, maybe. Yeah, he's running up off the bar. Well, nobody was challenging him on the bottom, so he could run a little higher.
Oh boy, he drove it in really hard that time. Looked like the back end wanted to step out on him.
Yeah, he did. I seen that. The back end was like, it almost broke loose on him. Boy, he drove it in there. It's just, you know, you're right on the edge of that thing going out there. These guys, they drive them. Man, I just don't know how they can handle them, driving them so close to the edge like that. Man, it's just, oof.
Takes a lot of talent and a lot of courage.
I'm telling you. Well, his front 5 are pulled away a little bit from John Barry now.
Jason Jacoby.
Yeah.
He's got him cleared off of turn 2.
Nice pass on Falkingham again. That's the second nice pass we've seen coming off of Jason Jacoby. He's got a little heat build up in them tires now, and he's coming up on Daniel Smallwood. Let's see what he's got with... see what he's got for, oh my, I thought he was going to drive it right into the back of Daniel Smallwood right there.
Oh boy, Smallwood really, he had to get out of the gap, keep him hitting the wall, and Kirby's going to take advantage of it, looks like.
Yes, sir, and boy, Daniel, he is driving it just a little too hard right now, I think, trying to keep up. But he did get a few laps led there. He's got 10 laps led, but Jason Jacoby back in the lead. And I'm not sure, let's see if it's, Daniel Falkingham's got 15 laps led, and Hunter Johnson still got 17, but he's really having a difficult time getting back to the front.
And he's just been kind of mired back in that position. Femi Olat's trying to put some pressure on him.
Well, I think it's time for a little crank it up, folks. Let's do the little crank it up.
Yeah, buddy.
Alright, everybody loves a little crank it up. I know they do. I hear it in chat all the time.
Believe me. Yeah, that doesn't get you going, then I'm not really sure what will.
No, you got to be pretty much like dead or something. Smallwood's still hanging on to second, but we've seen a battle there when we were on the crank it up between Daniel Falkingham and Hunter Johnson. And he's looking for a way to get around Daniel right now, but like I said, passing here is going to be difficult. And the longer they wait, the older the tires get, the harder it is going to be to pass. But Hunter keeps looking. Cody Miller in 7th.
He's just kind of latched onto the tail end of this front 7.
Yep. Quite a ways back to Joseph Lombard. And again, he's all by himself. He needs to check his deodorant. I think his deodorant's failed or something. Nobody wants to be around him. Kidding. Roger
I'd love to hear that, man.
Roger Caruth in 9th. He is starting to close that gap on Joseph, though.
Pretty good battle behind him with Aaron Smith and Elijah Gracia for 10th and 11.
Yeah, this is good.
Both of those cars wounded slightly, but
Hunter Johnson to the inside again. Daniel Falkingham.
Oh, gets on the apron.
Together, and puts Falkingham into the wall.
Oh, wow. How did John Berry miss him right there?
Oh, man, I'm telling you, it's some good driving, but Falkingham's going to have right front damage now. He's okay, though. Golly, I'm sure Hunter didn't mean to do that, but they were racing pretty close to one another. Hunter's probably going to have a little bit of damage on the right side of his car, but I don't think it's really affecting the too awful much. Well, Femi Alat did get by all of them, so he is now into 3rd.
Well, that's the MO of Hunter Johnson. I mean, we know he drives 100% every single lap, but sometimes it kind of gets him in trouble. Although he's still hanging tough in 4th. Some of these guys are really just looking to get to the end of the first stage and kind of collect their thoughts and take a deep breath and go again. As Jason Jacoby puts a lap on Lucas Cram.
Well, Darcy, the reason why we do have quite a few moderators in here right now, because we're used to having like 2 or 3 broadcasts going at the same time, and it seems like the moderators get spread out over the 2 or 3 broadcasts. So, but being we only have 1 right now, that's why it seems like everybody's in here in this one channel. So, Smallwood back to 3rd.
John Berry and Cody Miller, that was close off turn 4 that time.
Yeah, you guys they're racing it up pretty hard back here. Boy, John Berry is really loose. He just, that car almost kicked out on him right there coming out of the corner.
Now Jacoby's pulled out to about a 1.1 second lead over Smallwood.
And that's what these guys feared, having Jason Jacoby in here today.
Oh! Olat gets turned by Johnson. He saves it, but it goes up into the wall. Hang on, Femi. Oh, it's hard.
Oh! Let's go.
Falkingham just barely missed him.
Let's go take a look here. Hunter getting a little aggressive here today.
Yep. And again, I mean, that's just, I think there's just a little too much too early.
Yeah, right here's where
his car. He's gonna be lucky if he doesn't have some pretty serious suspension damage to the right front.
Yeah, Hunter just drove it in there really a little bit too hard, I think, and got into the back of Femi. Oh man, that's a shame. That is a total shame, but he come right back up across the track and hit the outside wall, so And when
And
he
he's
bounced
lucky
off,
that he
boy.
didn't take a few more cars with him
Yeah.
as he slid down the track.
Yep, he tried to steer it right to stay away from everybody down there, so that's good. That's kind of the sportsman in Femi right there. He did not want anybody else to get into that mess. So, all right, well, Jason Jacoby probably going to be bringing them all pit road. Yes, he is.
And this caution, a big break for Lucas Cram as he'll get the free pass.
That 35 miles an hour down pit road is grueling.
Oh, it's an eternity.
All right, let's see who's going to be the first one off. Now, we know Falkingham's been having some good pit stops, but he does have a little bit of damage on the car. He may sit there a little bit longer to get that fixed up. The two drivers stay out. Taylor Fry, Femi Olat, and the first one off is Hunter Johnson.
Yep, followed by Smallwood. So
yeah,
Jacoby, I mean, he has that first pit stall, but it hasn't worked out that great so far.
Well, Taylor Fry stays out, but he still has technically not led a lap yet. If he's planning on grabbing that bonus point, he's 20th.
Have to stay out again.
Yeah, he's 20th in the points right now. 1 point probably isn't going to help him a whole lot, but there is a few drivers that are not in there today. So,
and he needs all the points he can get, so he's going to stay out one more lap just to be sure.
Yeah, we got Seth Knowles not here, Sean Williams is not here, Noah Lewis,
Jared Darling's not here,
Logan Clampett, Spencer Owens. These guys, and they're all ahead of him. They're all ahead of him in points, so hey, a bonus point could help him. Femi Olat, he has not led a lap yet. He looks like he may stay out. He wants to win the stage, and that's the thing. We're coming up on it here. It's going to be a short stint to the stage, probably about 5 laps. If Femi can hold off these guys back here with these new tires for 5 laps, but I don't see it. I don't see it.
Yeah, it's going to be tough.
Yeah. He's got damage.
Because Hunter Johnson, he's going to be starting right behind him. I wonder how that's going to go.
Yeah, I don't know.
Considering those two just got together a minute ago.
Well, let's get Elijah Gracia up here. Elijah, you got a copy?
Yes, I do, Rudy.
Well, how's the race going for you, Elijah? You're right about almost where you started.
Yeah, doing better now. I had to deal with 2 guys that were blinking earlier. I was getting a little frustrated, but hope I'm gonna get stage points here when the stage comes up. So looking forward to it.
Yeah, that's what it's all about. Well, let's see. I don't think. Yeah, you're 9th in the points coming into today. So every bit of points that you can get is going to be a definite bonus in your pocket. So, but is the car feeling all right for you out there? I mean, has the weather bothered it too awful much? Because there is a lot of heavy wind out there today.
It's kind of tight, but I can kind of deal with it better than some of these people. So I was trying to get past Aaron earlier, but he's down a little bit in horsepower, so he used more of his tires. But
okay.
Feels pretty good. I never really raced in official race here, so it's like my first time racing here.
Very cool. All right, well, you're getting ready to go back green, Elijah. Good luck out there, brother.
All right, thank you, Rudy.
Yes, sir. All right. Femi Olat will be our leader now. Hunter Johnson on the inside. Femi's going to take the outside line.
It's going to be a 6-lap dash to end stage 1. It's going to be tough for Femi to... He's probably not going to win this stage, but he's still going to try to gain as much stage points as he can.
Yep. And now he's not in the top 20 in points here, but... All right, green is out. They're back underway. And he's stacking them up. Oh, my God.
Here comes Jacoby.
Oh, and he gets spun by Hunter Johnson. Oh, my. What is going on with them two? Wow. Let's go back and take a look at this up close.
Femi here. We gotta keep an eye on Femi here. He might be looking for Hunter Johnson here.
Uh-oh. Hunter just being a little too aggressive here. I don't know what's going on with Hunter today. This was on the restart. Now, Femi got a pretty good start, and Hunter kind of getting the pressure there from Daniel Smallwood, but he is actually just pushing Femi down the front stretch. And looks like, yep, he does get hooked. And boy, right over into Jason Jacoby, too. So two of those guys going to get some pretty serious damage.
Yeah, Jacoby, this left front is torn up quite a bit. And Daniel Smallwood actually took advantage of that, and he's going to assume the lead. I'm not sure if we're going to go green again before the end of the stage.
We might. It might be like about a one-lap shootout or something. But Jason Jacoby, he says, "Okay, I got to come to pit road and get this thing fixed and see what's wrong with it."
I'm a little concerned about Cody Miller right there. He might have possibly. He might end up getting a commitment line violation because he crossed the box, or he crossed the line on the inside of the box, which means he's committed to pit road. But then he swung the car back out and stayed out. So see what happens to him here.
Well, I think Hunter's losing a few fans in chat right now. They're not too happy with him. Being that over-aggressiveness that Hunter's showing here today, really not exactly sure what's going on there, or maybe it's not anything to his doing. Maybe it's just they're checking up in front of him. I don't know, but yeah, fans are kind of blowing up chat about it, not too happy.
Well, Femi Olet's certainly not his biggest fan right now, that's for sure.
No. Nope.
I mean, and Femi's pretty level-headed for the most part, based on what I've seen. But I mean, eventually, it's getting kind of ridiculous at this point.
Yeah, it gets frustrating, you know, for a driver when especially he's gotten bumped twice by Hunter and gotten heavy damage both times. So, that's not something that you can just kind of overlook. Their tempers can flare out there on the track. It happens in the real race world every single day.
Yep, there's no doubt about it. As Jason Jacoby, he was the innocent victim out of all that, and he's going to be restarting at the very back with the damaged front end on his car.
And there's your top 5, folks. Yep, Buckingham will be 5th. Now, whether they get back green here before the stage, I do not know. We've got 3 laps to go here, coming to 2 to go. And if the lights go out, then we may have a 1-lap shootout. But if not, it's probably going to finish under caution for the first stage.
Yeah, they'd have to give them 1 to go right here.
Yep. If they don't get the 1 to go here, then it will finish under caution for the first stage.
I tell you what, I mean, we might only be 73 laps into this race, but we've seen about 400 laps worth of action so far.
I'm telling you, it's been pretty exciting. All right, the lights are out, so we're going to have a 1-lap shootout here for the first stage. No, I take that back because it's going to be on lap 75, so I'm not sure how he's going to do this, unless he's going to throw the caution here. Well, they'll have 1 lap. Yeah, 1 lap. I'm sorry. They'll have to go around 1 time. So now, if Smallwood can hold off Hunter Johnson, Cody Miller, and John Barry.
See what maybe what Falkingham or Gracia, they will see what they can do from row 3, perhaps.
Right. All right, here we go. Get him going.
Well, Smallwood took off right away, and
Green flag, green flag.
Hunter Johnson did not go. And boy,
He
that
wasn't
stacked him up.
anticipating Smallwood taking off that soon, and he's going to maintain second, but he's got a long way to go to catch Smallwood with just a half lap left in the stage. Oh, they're wrecking in the back.
Oh, they're wrecking back. There's a caution is out.
There.
That actually will end the first stage right there, folks. So congrats goes to Daniel Smallwood for winning the first stage.
See who was actually involved back there.
Yeah, did you see who it was?
Like Luke LaFaro, Max Newworth.
Okay. Well, them guys are getting pretty rough back there. Well, I don't know if they're going to pit or not here because some of them probably will, but let's get Daniel up here real quick and talk to him. Daniel Smallwood, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you ready. Well,
you win the first stage there, brother. I mean, this is, it's been some very, very interesting racing that's going on out there right now. What's happening?
Tempers are flaring, honestly. Everybody's getting mad at each other. We had problems at the start of the race, but we've got it okay. We got the car fixed, had 12 seconds, but we're doing pretty good.
All right. Well, pit time here. Now, you guys were just on pit road, so are you just going to take... You're going to take 4 tires?
Yeah, we ran a lap. We just ran that 1 lap, so I kind of just want to get tires to be safe.
I think everybody behind you is thinking the same thing. You know, go out there. You're going to go out there with a fresh restart. You want to take 4 tires. So I'll talk to you in a minute.
Now it looks like John Berry, Joseph Lombard, Stephen Picott, and Femi Olat. Those 4 stayed out.
And Jason Jacoby. No, he stopped. Okay. All right, well, Daniel, winning the first stage here, this has got to mean a lot to you. I mean, I know you've had a couple of rough races in the last couple of weeks, so definitely wanting to get yourself back up there to the top of the points. It just seems like nothing's going right here for anybody today. Everybody's having difficulty, but you pulled out the stage win here, bonus point time. That'll add up in the points definitely. Well, you come into today 6 in the points, and with this boost, maybe it'll knock you up a couple of places. So, wish you the best of luck the next segment of the race here.
Oh yeah, we'll try. Really, my pit crew got me that stage win. All of a sudden, the last pit stop for the stage, my pit crew had like a 12-second stop, got me to the lead.
Yep.
But yeah, we lost it because of Jacoby, but he's really good on saving tires. We've been struggling with tires saving.
All right, brother. Well, good luck out there.
Yep, thank you, Rudy.
Yeah, that pit crew really did the job for him, and that certainly contributed to that stage win.
Yep. Oh, yep. Big congratulations.
Interested to see what these top 4. I mean, they only have 1 green flag lap on their tires, but you never know what. Ooh.
Yeah, look at these guys.
Femi Olat.
These guys that stayed out.
Now, did you notice he kind of drove down a little towards Hunter Johnson a little bit?
Oh, did he?
He's saying, I remember you, dude.
Yep. Tempers are flaring. Well, looks like John Berry is our leader here. He is going to start from the high side, and Joseph Lombard in second. I still think somebody else is driving Joseph's car, but here we go. Back to green.
John Berry gets a good start.
Oh, close call right there. Stephen Picott and Femi Olat almost got together. Femi Olat down on the bottom. Hunter Johnson. Oh, he comes up in front of Hunter Johnson. Those 2 are not done yet.
Oh, boy, he's chasing them all the way down the track.
What?
They're getting together again.
Oh, no, this stuff. Oh, no. No caution, though. No caution.
Off the racetrack, but wow, talk about some bad blood.
Yeah, Hunter Johnson is going to come out of it okay, but Femi Olat, I don't think. He's going to have to go to pit road, I do believe. But John Berry, the leader. Yeah.
That's going to drop Hunter Johnson all the way back to 16th.
Tempers are flaring.
I mean, I personally have never seen Femi or Lat that upset before.
Oh, I have. I have.
I mean,
yeah, he's out there running right now, but you know, he's probably kind of looking for Hunter Johnson to come around again. Hunter's actually, I think Hunter's okay. I think he came out of it okay. He kind of kept the car from hitting the wall, so. And he's coming up on the back of Jason Jacoby. Now Jacoby's got damage on his car, and it looks like he's lost some horsepower.
Yeah, he's definitely down on power for sure. I mean, Johnson, I mean, the car looks all right, but just all the track position he lost right there.
Sure. And with no caution like that, that's what hurt him, I think, even more. Smallwood. Boy, I'll tell you what, John Barry is putting the distance on these guys, isn't he? I wonder if Clean Air is really making the car that much better, you know, but I will have to say John Barry's one of the few out there that have got a fairly clean car right now. We see a lot of guys that are running up here in the front that do have a little bit of damage.
Here comes Smallwood. He made a really aggressive move to the inside of Lumber at that time.
Oh, yeah.
Joseph fights him off for the moment.
And, boy, Joseph's doing a good job there. As long as Smallwood don't get into the back of him. And here he goes, looking to the inside again. Joseph's got to stay up the hill a little bit to give him plenty of room on the bottom.
All this is just allowing John Barry to extend that lead even farther.
You betcha. He's looking in the rearview mirror right now going, and just keep racing it up, boys, because I'm pulling away. And, boy, Daniel cannot clear him. John Barry going to be coming up on some lap traffic here. Femi Lat, yeah, he's just ahead of John Barry, so Femi is pretty close to going a lap down. Jordan Corrin takes it behind the wall, and Josh Robbins. So only two drivers out of the race, and the only ones that are a lap down is Taylor Fry is 4 laps down, but Femi's about to go a lap down. John Barry's bearing down on him right now.
Well, this battle for second is still a great battle.
Well, they got Cody Miller in it now, so it's a 3-way battle for second. And Daniel Smallwood's not giving up on that. He is not. He's going to fight right to the bitter end. But Joseph keep getting that run off the high side.
Oh, but see,
and he finally got him. Here comes Cody Miller now, and Cody got by Joseph. And he's not done yet. He's going to the inside of Smallwood. And he got him. Wow. Man, what a move by Cody Miller.
That was pretty sweet right there.
Man, it don't look a whole lot better than that right there, I can tell you. They get a 2 for 1 lap. Heck yeah, I'd take it any day of the week. Yep, we got one.
The yellow flag is out.
The 19. If I can catch up to him. Stephen Picott. And let's go check out and see what happened here to Stephen. He's still sitting there.
Not sure if Elijah Grossi had gotten the back of him or not. Yeah, I believe just a little bit.
Oh, yeah, they were racing. Oh, man, he keeps bumping them, too.
And he got held up behind Roger Caruth right there.
Yeah, and he brings it down to the bottom, and yes, he does get tagged in the back by Elijah Gracia. So another one that's not going to be a happy camper here today, Stephen Picott.
And John Barry's like, gosh darn it, you guys.
Yeah, really, after that big lead.
And now it's going to be all gone.
All right, he comes to pit road.
See if that pit crew can shine for him. As looks like Taylor Fry, now he's 4 laps down, so
and Jason
like Femi Olet, perhaps gonna get the
wait by he's back on the lead lap.
Jason Jacoby, please call it quits. He is disconnected from the server.
Oh well. Well, I wouldn't mind getting a word in with John Barry here, but we'll wait till these guys get done with their pit stops.
Lucas Cram, he was involved in the one of the earlier cautions and went a lap down. got the free pass, and he stayed out the lead a lap. And like Barry going to come out third behind Smallwood and Cody Miller.
All right, John Barry, you got a copy?
Yes, I do, Rudy.
Well, good to see that out there racing as well as you were doing. Tell me how much better the car felt out in clean air, because you were pulling way away from those guys.
Oh, well, just not having the traffic in front of me distract me was good. There seemed to be some questionable stuff going on in front of me here these last couple runs. Yeah, they're kind of like bashing into each other after tires get old. But it was fun up there by myself, you know, kind of lonely, but it was fun.
Yeah, well, you led 14 laps, and the car was looking good and strong. You're one of the few out there that doesn't have a whole lot of damage on your car. You may have a little bit on that right front corner, but it doesn't seem to be affecting the speed any whatsoever. But track condition, it had some cooler temperatures coming into today, but a lot of wind. Is it affecting the handling of the car any?
I know, like, once the tires start getting old, I have no idea where the wind's coming from, to be honest with you. I guess it's pretty...
coming out of the west.
The west?
Oh, yeah, but I don't know what direction that is on the track. It's right now, it's about 14 mile an hour, 15.
Right.
So.
I mean, it's a little tight coming out of the corners, a little bit tighter out body, considering how it is in the middle of the corner. The middle of the corner is really like if I come out of the corner, it just, you know, plows pretty bad. But it's,
right.
For the most part, it's fine. Just a little bit too much understeer.
Right. All right, well, we'll let you go back at it here, John. Good luck.
Thank you, Rudy.
All right, very cool, very cool. And we got a brand new leader up front. Cody Miller will take over the lead for the first time today. Yep,
We've had quite a few different drivers lead this race.
Yeah.
About I would think about 7 or 8 at this point, I would think.
Well, let's take a look at the cautions here. We've had seven cautions. Well, we really can't. You can't say there was a stage caution because there was a caution that brought out the stage. So it's technically
they've all been,
they've all been
legit.
Yeah, and for 18 laps, and we've had 11 lead changes, probably amongst about 5 or 6 leaders. So I didn't see how many leaders technically we did have, but 11 lead changes, not bad for a 1 mile track.
And only in 93 laps. I mean, still could have quite a few more.
Yep.
Let's see what Cody Miller can do as the control car for the restart. He is picked the inside lane.
We're about to find out. Going back to green right here. Pace car's in.
On them down.
And there goes Cody. Good start. Nice jump start. Kind of throwing a little trick there to Daniel Smallwood and caught him off guard. Walking him to the outside of John Barry. Everybody's got new tires, so bravery levels through the roof right now.
I'll tell you, I wonder what happened on the pit stop to Joseph Lombard, because he came in up there pretty high up and took this restart in 14th.
Yeah, I don't know. I think he pitted late. Charles Grant Jr., our points leader, back into the top 5. And he's got about all that damage fixed up on that car. That car looks like it's pretty much brand new.
In the Martinsville. Looks like.
Very good, very good. Aaron Smith in 6th. Elijah Gracia now battling here with Roger Carruth. And Roger Carruth is going to hold off Elijah Drew Gracia. And Hunter Johnson now 9th. And Zach Lindgren, that is your top 10. Pulling away from Noah Lewis. There's Noah Lewis. Why was I thinking he was not in here? Okay, yeah, he's way back there in points, though. He is 16th in points coming into today. So he's got to run really well here to try to get back up there. But Cody Miller pulling away from 2nd place. And that's what we've been seeing here today, that these guys have been able to pull away from the field like that, being out in clean air.
Yeah, it's certainly helping them quite a bit. And, of course, it also helps when you get the guys behind you to race each other. Like we see Smallwood we see Barry and Falkingham right now.
Yep. Barry, boy, he just cannot come up. Oh, almost contact. Falkingham a little squirrely there, but that allowed Charles Grant Jr. and Charles can power out of the corner, take over that position. And our points leader back into fourth. He's working his way slowly back up to the front.
That's what a point leader does. And even if he gets involved in an early wreck, he still gets the most out of the day that he can.
Yes, sir. And Cody Miller looking good.
And he's pulling away. He's out to a 1.2 second lead over Smallwood and the rest of the field. Become the 50 laps to go. About 2/3 distance. Battle for second, third, and fourth still pretty intense between Smallwood, Barry, and Grant.
And everybody's pretty much single file right now. Nobody's making any moves to pass anybody. Just trying to ride out some of these laps right now, I think.
Miller just continues to extend the gap. It's now to 1.7. And he's got a pretty clean car. I mean, I don't see hardly any damage, if any.
Charles Grant Jr. taking a look to the inside of John Barry.
We're going to come up on Femi Olat here, who's gone a lap down again. Of course, he's down on power. He's going to give these guys plenty of room.
Right. And that's very respectful right there. Just give these guys lots of room.
Oh, let's see. Oh, there he goes again.
Oh, my gosh. I'm telling you, bump and run, Hunter Johnson.
This battle won't end.
Man, I'm telling you, it just keeps going on. Golly. I can't believe it. 2-second lead now. Cody Miller's got. Would be something to see Cody come out of here with the win here today. I haven't seen Cody in victory lane. I don't remember the last time. I was maybe last year. I mean last year, 2017. It's been a while. It might have been earlier this year.
That's certainly well deserved if he can pull it off. Well, he's been able to slice through this traffic. Of course, he was one of the guys who didn't post a qualifying time, so he came from 15th on the grid to run up front here.
Yeah, he started 15th today and running in the lead. He's got 15 laps led right now. Smallwood's got 16. Our points leader has not led a lap yet today, and I don't recall where he was in the stage, whether he got any stage points or not. But Daniel Falkingham, he's led 15. Hunter Johnson's led 17, and now Jason Jacoby, I think, has led the most. But he is no longer in the race. He's led 23.
I'm looking at the text chat right here. Femi Olat has been DQ'd.
Oh, no.
I bet Joseph Lombard, he's probably saying that's enough.
Yeah. You'll have that as tempers flare, you know.
And I see Femi kind of throwing some shade at Hunter in the text chat, so wants each other off their Christmas card list, that's for sure.
Yeah, I would say. All right, John Barry has closed the gap up on Daniel Smallwood. Daniel looks a little bit loose. He looks a little bit loose coming out of the corner there. I seen the back end of that car kind of want to pull out a little bit on him, but that time it was a whole lot better. Boy, you can see the distance up there to Cody Miller. That's what 2.5 seconds looks like up to Cody Miller. Man, that is a long ways away. Cody's loving life right now.
That's basically almost a full straightaway.
Yep. Now they can make it on tires, but fuel, I'm not too sure. Or I'm sorry, they can make it on fuel, but tires, I'm not sure. My bad. Get that backward.
I mean, I wouldn't think that these guys would come to pit road, get tires. I mean, at this, oh, was that I could have sworn I saw John Barry or somebody head towards the inside wall, but it looks like everything's okay.
Yep. Zach Lindgren, 9th place. Roger Carruth in 10th. Noah Lewis 11th. Joseph Lombard now back in 12th. He's trying to make the comeback here. Started 3rd today, and he has just been. The car looked so strong at the beginning of the race, but it just, I don't know, things just have not gone his way today. Had a couple of he spun it there on the first green flag on the start of the race, and the car has just not been jam-packed full of power since then.
Oh boy, that's looking at Elijah Gracia. He had his hands full off turn 2.
Well, he's got a mirror full, I can tell you that. Hunter Johnson right there. These 5 here pretty much nose to tail, led by Aaron Smith.
And we're getting back to Lombard. I mean, we saw him run up front, but once he got back mired in traffic, he hasn't been able to get back up there. Oh, we got Taylor Fry stopped on the inside of turn 3.
Uh-oh.
No caution.
Oh, yeah, he's having, I don't know, he's having connection problems and everything else. I'm not sure what's going on with him.
Oh, he actually wrecked off of turn 2.
Oh, why did he just took out the number 19 there, Stephen Picott. Oh, let's go back and take a look at, boy, I'll tell you, man, there is some major tempers flying out on this track today. And what's going on with everybody? Natives are restless.
That's not going to go too well at all.
No, I wouldn't think so.
Up in Stephen Picott, he's already towed back and he's out of his car.
I don't know if Taylor was having some problems here, and it seemed like once he got it going, he may have been having some steering wheel problems because the car just like went on its own. I don't think it was anything of his doing. I really don't. But now Stephen Picott's got caught up in it, and both of them are headed to pit road. So, all right, they're all coming in. Well, maybe we'll try to get a word in with Taylor Fry here.
It's like Joseph Lombard staying out to lead a lap.
Let's see if we can get it, because Taylor's already on pit road. We'll get him up here and talk to him. Taylor Fry, you got a copy? Taylor.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, what happened to your car there? Something happened to your steering or something, didn't it?
Oh, I've been struggling all day, and I hit the wall out of the backstretch, and I lost it. And then trying to bring it back down pit road, I slammed on the gas too hard, and I spun up the track.
Oh, man.
I didn't mean that to happen. It's just this track has had many issues with wheel spin on old tires, so happened to me today. Yeah, I've been having tons of issues today with blinking, and
man,
that's pretty much how my season's been. But this is actually my first. I think it's pretty close to being my first accident this season that I've caused caution. So at least it was now rather than earlier. So
well,
I apologize to the 19, but I just had massive wheel spin.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think you owe Steven a big apology there. So. All right, well, sorry about your bad luck. Yeah, I know you didn't, brother. Well, now that I've talked to you, because sometimes you never know, because I've been hearing the tempers have been flaring out there today, and I didn't know if maybe there was something going on between you and Steven or what, but
nope,
man.
Nope, it's just I'm a calm guy on the track, so it's hard to get my tempers flaring. So nope, it was nothing Steven did. I just lost it on trying to get back up the track. So
all right.
Oh well, I'll try and fix whatever's been going on and hopefully get back at Charlotte with a good run.
Well, if you can hang around after the race tonight, Taylor, I'd like to talk to you.
Sure thing.
Okay. All right.
Well, Daniel Smallwood won the battle off pit road over Cody Miller and Charles Grant. I'll tell you something. I don't think there's been one in this race that the leader entering pit road came off pit road first. Let's see what Smallwood could do here.
Yeah, we're getting down to it. Probably going to have
be
about
under 30 to go.
Yeah, under 30 to go when they get the green. So, but this is all adding up for Daniel to possibly pull out the most laps led here today. That makes lap 18 he's led.
And Jason Jacoby still owns that, but of course he's out of the race.
We've had a lot of Stephen Picott just took his car behind the wall.
Yeah, he's disconnected, so that's gonna be the end of his race.
All right, well, we're getting ready. We're going back green this time, so get them going there, Taylor.
Tampa's going to be 30 laps to go. Going to be Smallwood, Miller on the front row. Charles Grant, Aaron Smith in row 2. Buckingham, Johnson, Gracia, Berry, Lindgren, and Caruth, the top 10. 16 cars still on the lead lap. As the pace car is about to duck in. And there goes Smallwood, and we're back underway.
And Charles Grant Jr. now side by side with Cody Miller. He's trying to get back to the front there and possibly win this race. Got his car all fixed up under cautions.
And what a comeback story that would be for the points leader. Oh, Aaron Smith. He almost climbed that wall off turn 2. He's going the wrong way.
Buckingham back into the picture here. 6th place for him. He keeps going here. He may get this run on Aaron Smith. He's got to do it while he's got new tires. Aaron Smith gets a little squirrely coming off of 2. And Buckingham's going to drive it into 3 pretty hard. Not clears Aaron. He does not clear Aaron yet. And here comes John Berry up behind him. These guys are racing for their life now. They're inside that 30 to go.
There's no time to hold back anything. You got to get all you can get. No more give and take at this point. Although it haven't seemed like there's been any give and take at all in this race, but certainly it won't be now. Here comes Zach Lindgren underneath John Berry. Buckingham still unable to clear Elijah Gracia. Lindgren and Berry still side by side. That's for about 8th and 9th. Oh, we get together a little bit. A little bit of neck code, but they saved it.
Well, he hasn't cleared them yet, but he's working on it. Aaron has been really loose coming off the corners there, but man, he's been hanging on to it. Elijah just can't get that run.
This is good stuff back here, although at the same time, it looks like the caution wouldn't have happened.
Yeah. Okay, hold on.
yellow flag is out.
Caruth hit the wall off turn 2 and slammed the inside wall on his.
Let's go see it here.
Really hard hit to the inside. And in the meantime, I believe Lucas Graham might have gone over the 20x limit.
Oh, yep. Oh boy, he did hit that outside wall right immediately to the inside wall. I mean, he hit it hard.
Yeah, he.
Whoa! Tell me
that was pretty vicious looking.
That had to have done some engine damage. Wow!
I'm surprised that car isn't really smoking.
Yeah. All right. Well, they're all coming to pit road here. This could be the final pit stop. You think we'll see anybody try 2 tires?
It might be risky, but you never know.
Andrew Cardinelli stays out, and he'll collect a bonus point for leading a lap. Yeah, he showed as our leader, and he does collect a bonus point.
I don't see many cars here with at least some kind of damage.
All right, Daniel Smallwood off the pit road first.
Yep, that pit crew does it for him one more time.
I'm telling you, that was a 2-tire stop, too. Charles Grant Jr. will be come off pit road second. Cody Miller third. Hunter Johnson fourth. Elijah Gracia fifth. But Andrew Cardinelli, I think he's going to come in now. He knows he's led a lap. But let's see if we can get a. I think he's going to be coming to pit road here. But let's
see.
Actually, let me talk to.
Looks like he's staying out.
Let me talk to Cody Miller here. Cody Miller, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, you've been out there and led 29 laps. I think you got the most laps led right now. That car's like a rocket ship.
Yeah, it handles pretty good. This track's pretty fun right now. The late afternoon and the low temperatures, I really enjoy those when it's tight. And yeah, we're just having fun.
Well, that's what it's all about. I mean, now you got 2 very fast guys up in front of you. The points leader, they're Charles Grant and Daniel Smallwood. Those guys have been pretty fast today. Do you think you got them covered?
I mean, depending on how this restart goes with Cardinal up here, he stayed out on old tires. I should get him if we have enough laps left on undergreen.
Yeah, I don't think he'll be an issue passing him. It's just clearing those other 2 guys. So, all right, well, you guys are, well, no, you're not going back to green yet. Well, tell me about the racing out there. We've been hearing a lot of tempers have been flaring.
Yeah, there's a lot of angry going on. I don't know why. I haven't been in the back the entire race, so yeah, I mean, all I hear is a lot of yelling and screaming at one another, and
yep.
I don't know, man. You just gotta try to give people space here. It gets very tight off it too.
Yep.
So, yeah, it just happens.
I know. I hate it for him. I hate it for Femi. I hate it for Hunter and those guys. You know, they've been. Femi wanted me to interview him, but I talked to him. And I told him I don't want you blowing up on here, man. You know, keeping it team speak.
They've been like getting together all race.
I know it.
Yeah, it happens. It happens.
Yep. All right. Well, good luck out there, Cody. Hopefully, you can bring home the win today.
All right. Thank you, Rudy.
Yes, sir. All right. Very cool. Well, Andrew Cardinelli, our leader, is going to be starting on the bottom, which I'm kind of surprised at that. I thought maybe he'd start on the high side there. Taylor?
Yeah, I agree. I'm a little concerned about this inside line stacking up if he doesn't get going with those older tires.
Yeah, though I think the ones that are concerned right now would be Charles Grant Jr., Hunter Johnson, because they're starting behind him. And whether
Buckingham as well.
Yeah, whether they're planning on maybe dropping it down, he's planning on dropping it down and get out of their way or what, I don't know. But I don't know if that's a good call by Andrew today, but we'll see how it goes here. Because we're going back green. This could be the final restart. Could be.
Yeah, I think
they start then.
I'm not too sure about this being the final one, but Let's see.
There goes Andrew.
It's a decent start.
Green flag, green
A lot
flag.
better than I was expecting him to get.
Well, I think the guys kind of gave him that room too because they know that he's on old tires.
That's true.
And, you know, and just in case the wheels spin, you know, we've seen that happen a good many times. Oh my God, they're going 3 or 4 wide. What happened to Andrew? He just like left.
Oh,
Where'd he
I
go?
believe. Did he possibly get over the 20x incident limit?
I don't know. I don't know. But here comes Hunter Johnson to the inside of Daniel Smallwood. Charles Grant up there. Oh my gosh, they're almost getting together. Falkingham, Aaron Smith.
Oh, look at Johnson stuff it up in there. He's trying to make it work.
Oh my gosh.
The stripe, who's it going to be? Smallwood by 12 thousandths of a second that time.
And here he goes again, and Hunter takes over the lead.
Oh, here comes Smallwood with a crossover.
And I'm seeing more and more damage on Daniel's car. Now he's got some on the left front, so obviously somebody's gotten into the left side of him.
Oh, he had a big wiggle up.
Yeah, he did.
Before that time. Almost came up in front of Charles Grant.
John Barry goes into 4th as he gets around Daniel Falkingham.
Or you don't think these guys are driving hard or what?
Oh, man, they're driving the wheels off this thing right now. Well, thank you guys for joining us today. We appreciate it very much. Sorry about all the on-track activities that's been going on today, but that's hard racing for you. And I feel bad for Femi and Hunter Johnson. They both have got together several times today, and tempers were flaring, but they'll get it worked out, and hopefully they'll come back next week, and all will be forgiven, I hope, and we'll go out and have another good race. Charles Grant.
Unfortunately, these drivers have an off week next week, so maybe a little more time to
cool that's
off.
right. That's right. I forgot. Yeah, they're off next week. Yeah. But I got a broadcast next week, so it'll be ASCAR. Yeah, I know, ASCAR. But that's the name of the league. That's Jordan Corn's league. So that'll be fun. He was in the race today here, and asked me to broadcast, them off weeks when Laura's off. Cody Miller trying to clear Aaron Smith, and he does make it, so he goes into the 6th place. And man, it doesn't look like he's going to be able to get back to the front. Hunter Johnson pulling away.
Yeah, he's going to need a caution for sure. And how about Hunter Johnson? I mean, pretty aggressive out there on the racetrack. Kind of made an enemy with Femi Olaf, but I mean, he's persevered through it and hasn't given up, and here he is coming to 9 to go with the lead.
After all he's been through, with all that he went through there with Femi earlier and everything, and man, this is something to see. Quite the comeback that he's had here for him to take over the lead like this here toward the end of the race.
How about another comeback story? Charles Grant Jr. taking over 2nd place over Daniel Smallwood.
Oh, Smallwood. Wow, is he ever loose. John Barry wants that position badly. Oh, he makes contact with the back of Smallwood. And again, giving him a little shot there to say, quit blocking me because I'm going by.
Yeah, he's got Daniel Falkingham trying to sneak by him.
Yeah, they're all keeping the pressure on each other right now. They're all just gaggled up here together. Well, coming to 6 to go next time by, so if John Barry's going to clear Daniel Smallwood, he better get busy. Hunter
Johnson is loving what he's seeing out of his rearview mirror. These guys battling hard.
Yes, sir. Very good.
Pulled out to 0.8 of a second lead last time. Oh, John Barry. Wow.
Oh.
He and Falkingham got together, and I don't know how they didn't crash.
Oh, and there's contact. Cody Miller.
Oh, there they
wow,
go.
What a save by Cody Miller.
Oh, my goodness gracious. Wow.
Oh, my gosh. I think it was contact between him and John Barry, I think it was. Or maybe it was Zach Lindgren. I didn't see who that was. But Zach goes into 5th now. Aaron Smith 6th. Elijah Grassi at 7th. Cody Miller 8th. But out front, Hunter Johnson with a 1 second lead over second place Charles Grant, our points leader. And he's going to come out of here with a second place finish today after all said and done. And that car looked like it was totally gone when he was involved in that wreck at the beginning of the race.
No, he's certainly not going to give up, but looks like Hunter Johnson, as long as he can keep it going for another 3 laps, I think he's going to come away with this one.
Yep, 3 more to go.
Yep, just consistently a 10th faster than Grant.
Yep.
Last couple of laps.
Yeah, Charles just can't catch him. I think if he didn't have that damage, what little bit he's got left on his car there, he might be up there challenging Hunter, because right now they're probably about equal amount of damage, but Hunter's out in that clean air, and he's pulling away.
Yep, he's putting it to maximum use right now.
Yep. Falking
not going to have to go.
And Smallwood out of the race. What happened to Smallwood? Oh, no. Again this week. Battle here with John Barry and Zach Lingering. Zach Lingering goes into 4th. Zach trying to pick up some points here. 1 to go for Hunter Johnson. Final lap here, folks, at the Laura Xfinity Series. Thank you guys for joining us. We appreciate it. And, man, it's been a action-packed race here. So off of turn 4 for the final time for Hunter Johnson. Bringing it home here at Dover tonight for Laura Xfinity. Congratulations to Hunter Johnson. We never thought he would do it, but by golly, he did it.
Charles Grant 2nd, Falkingham, Lindgren, John Barry the top 5.
All right, well, we'll get these guys up here, folks, so don't go anywhere. Listen in for the interviews here, because we're going to talk to these guys. So hold on for a minute. All right, we got Hunter Johnson in the booth here. Hunter, tell me about the race out there, and man, what an action-packed race. And don't call anybody out, please. Just tell me about the race and what it means for you to go through everything you went through today and pull out the win.
Yeah, it was a rough one. A lot of tempers flaring and everything, but at the end we were able to pull it off. I don't know how. I got a bit of damage throughout the middle of the run or middle of the race, but it didn't seem to really affect me at the end. I actually felt like the handling was better. Like I wasn't as tight on exit. So at least compared to the beginning of the race. So all in all, it was a good race. And yeah, I mean, that's all I got to say.
Well, now when you were that last start, restart there, it seemed like you got a pretty good jump there, and some battles went on that you cleared of all of them and got out in that lead in the car, and you just pulled away and you finished 1.1 seconds ahead of Charles. So the car must have felt a little bit better out in clean air. I can't get anybody to confirm that.
Yeah, I feel like when you get in dirty air, it kind of tightens up the car, but I think the 52 got stuck behind somebody there. I think that may have been the 13. I think he had some right side damage from hitting the wall earlier, so I think that was tightening up his car a lot. So yeah, I guess I'm blessed for that. But it was we had a really good race down the restart. I didn't really think the bottom would work. I thought I'd just get tight and they'd get a run on my outside, but I was able to hold with the 13 until I cleared him. It was either at a 1 or at a 2 or 4. I don't really remember, but yeah, that's just it feels great after everything. After just being all the way at the back at one point, almost going a lap down for getting damage fixed. It's just it's a really good feeling.
All right, well, who you got to thank for this win then, Hunter?
I got to thank my team, American Eagle Sim Sports, for being on the car. Their sponsors, Drive for Suicide Prevention, some of my sponsors, George Talsma Designs and Steven Merzlak Designs for helping me paint some of my cars. And that's about it I got for sponsors. I got to thank you for putting on the broadcast and Joseph for hosting the league. And that's about it.
All right, Hunter. Well, we'll see you back here next week and see if you can pick up a few more points, because you came into today 15th in the points, so this should really help you out a lot right here.
Yeah, hopefully. Where we go next week? Or
not sure. Oh, you're off next week. You're off next week.
All right.
It's the week after, but I don't remember where they're at. You know, Joseph?
It's Charlotte.
Charlotte.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. That'll be awesome. All right.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see you. Right. We'll see you in Charlotte, Hunter.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah. Congrats again. All right, Taylor, you got second?
Yes, I do. We got Charles Grant Jr., our points leader, runner-up finish today. Although your race was almost doomed from the beginning. Early wreck on the very first lap. How'd you manage to fight your way back?
Oh well, I really don't know. I just kept fixing the car under all the cautions, and just kept digging, man.
I'll tell you, you did a heck of a job fighting your way through the field. If you didn't, or what I should say is, what more did you need at the end to try to run Hunter down?
Well, I'm not trying to pick on Smallwood, but I needed him to get out of my way. I knew he was on 2 tires. I had 4, and Hunter was on 4, and I don't know. He raced really hard, which I respect that, but man, he really cost me a little bit there. But I'm gonna rip on him a little bit for it.
It's just part of racing sometimes. Sure, you're going to extend your point lead. That's certainly a positive. Anybody you want to give a quick shout out to?
Yeah, I want to thank the league, Joseph and the entire league. It's been a lot of fun racing over here. I want to thank MaxSpeedTV. I always enjoy watching these races after the fact. And I'm going to thank Smallwood for being my buddy. But I'm going to give him a little bit of crap later.
That's some good stuff. Well, congrats again on your runner-up finish. Certainly nothing to be ashamed of at all, especially the way your race started. And how do you feel about Charlotte in 2 weeks?
I feel pretty good. I like Charlotte. I'm not sure what the weather is. I think it's day I saw. So that's going to be interesting. I never really raced there in the day. So
we're certainly going to look forward to it. Got anything for Charles, Rudy?
No, I'm good. I'm just congratulations on your second. That's going to help you hold on to your points lead there, brother, a little bit. You never led a lap today, so as many positions you could finish toward the front is going to help you out. But it is going to help Daniel close up that gap just a tiny bit because he did lead some laps. So, but yeah, congratulations there, Charles.
All right, thank you.
Yes,
We'll
sir.
keep you digging next week.
All right. Daniel Falkingham, do you have a copy?
Yep, gotcha.
Well, third place for you today, Daniel, but man, it was a rough race out there, rough road for you to get to that third place. Tell me about some of the racing, and man, all the passing. We've seen a lot of guys passing you on the inside. You left that bottom open for them.
Rough, I would say, is an understatement of how my race went, but I mean, I feel like the only reason people were getting by me on the bottom was just because I couldn't turn worth crap after I actually got left front damage from hitting the inside wall because my iRacing froze on me coming off 2, and I couldn't see a thing. So So yeah, and then that incident with Hunter, which I will say I was pretty disgusted about, was that kind of ruined my race before. That kind of ended my race as well, but I got all that fixed. So yeah, it was an up and down race. I'm just glad I got to lead some laps and get some stage points. So I mean, yeah, I felt like once Jason crashed out, and I felt like I had a good chance to win, but just that after that incident with me and Hunter, that was the end of my race, which wasn't overall happy about. But I mean, what are you gonna do about it?
Right? Yeah, exactly. My sentiments exactly. Yeah, there isn't really anything you can do about it. So, all right. Well, congratulations on your third place. What do you think about Charlotte here in 2 weeks?
Yeah, Charlotte's one of my favorite tracks to race on too, and with it being day, I kind of hope it's a little bit of a slick racetrack because I've been getting a lot better at driving loose race cars, and with Xfinity is actually one of my favorite cars and probably probably the best car to drive, like in my perspective. Kind of hope it plays into my favor a little bit. I mean, Dover, this is one of my really awesome tracks to race on, one of my favorites. Charlotte is one of my good ones too, and plus it's a 1.5 miles, and I've just been really good on 1.5 mile racetracks. So see what it'll bring.
All right, brother. Well, who you got to thank for this third place finish?
Yeah, I gotta thank you for broadcasting as always, putting on a great broadcast, and thank Taylor for jumping on board with you as well. I gotta thank Joseph for putting on this league, for everything he does, for Laura and everything, and I also gotta thank everyone for watching on MaxSpeedTV. I think they had a good show to watch today.
Hey, I think it was a pretty good show. It was a lot of excitement and a lot of tempers flaring, and man, it was pretty exciting.
It was. I mean, in the team speak I was in, it was pretty heated between a few people, and yeah, I mean, it was fun to listen to.
I'll bet it was. All right, well, we'll see you back here in 2 weeks, Daniel. Thanks for talking with us.
Yep, no problem. See you.
All right, let me get a couple things done here real quick, and we'll...
This race certainly did not lack for entertainment.
Oh, no, definitely not. All right, coming on with the win today, a surprising win, actually. Hunter Johnson pulls out the win after all the hubbub that went on out there. Charles Grant Jr. in second, Daniel Falkingham third. Zach Lindgren passed John Barry there for just with a couple laps to go and pulls out a fourth place finish. John Barry, top 5 after leading some laps. Aaron Smith, 6th. Elijah Gracia, 7th. Cody Miller, I really thought he was going to have the winning car here today because he looked so strong, but 8th place for him. Noah Lewis, 9th, and Joseph Lombard will finish 10th. Taylor?
And coming home 11th, Luke Lafaro, Max Newworth in 12th. Those 12 drivers finished on the lead lap. Daniel Smallwood, a disappointing 13th, I would say, after leading quite a while. Finished 7 laps down. Andrew Carnelli ended up 14th. 15th, Raja Caruth. 16th, Lucas Cram. 17th, the 19 car of Stephen Picot. Taylor Fry finished 18th. Femi Olat had quite an interesting race, to say the least. Wound up 19th, and our pole sitter, Jason Jacoby, following damage from a restart wreck, finished 20th. And rounding out the field, Jordan Corin, Josh Robin, and Cesar Hernandez never did take the green flag.
Yep, never did start it. So, all right. Well, congratulations again to our winner here today, Hunter Johnson. We'll be off next week, folks. We'll see you back here in 2 weeks at Charlotte for Laura and MaxSpeedTV. Thanks for watching today, and we'll catch you next time. Till then, stay safe and have a good night. MaxSpeedTV would like to thank our partners here at MaxSpeedTV, starting with the Colby Eye Paints. If you're in the market for a new paint job for your car, check out Colby's Eye Paints on Facebook. Need a replica paint of your real-life car? Colby's Eye Paints has you covered. Check out Colby Eye Paints on Facebook. Also by Hershey Design. Hershey Design Company is your one-stop graphic shop if you're in need of an iRacing paint, league, team, or business logo, or want the logo on some sweet swag. Hit up Orion at the Hershey Design Company. You can find them on Facebook by searching HERSHY Design Company. Also by the Sim Speed Shop, SimSpeedShop.com. You can check them out for all your iRacing sim needs. Ohio IndyCar League jumping on board this season with as an official sponsor of MaxSpeedTV. They are also accepting not just patrons from Ohio, but from all over. Also, iBog for all your iRacing broadcast overlay graphics done specifically by Jason Allison, one of the masters at it. So thank you to Jason. And also, last but not least, Wise Guys. You can check them out at Reverb Nation. That is spelt with a Z. So check them out on Reverb Nation. We would like to thank all of the sponsors at MaxSpeedTV and partners.